Brian Rankins here with Fazio's Frets and Friends, and hold on my lap another really incredible guitar from Bourgeois. This happens to be our second of this little kind of custom slope D that we're doing. This is like an advanced slope, but with the short scale of the actual slope D. So this has a 25-inch scale, Adirondak top, beautiful Madagascar back and sides. The advantage of the Madagascar over, say, a mahogany or an East Indian, especially an East Indian, is this has a tone much more like Brazilian rosewood. So it has a cleaner, more articulate sound than East Indian does. The notes are a little clearer and cleaner, so especially if you're miking this guitar or playing in a studio or playing in a band for that matter. This is one of those guitars that cuts through so extremely well without having to have a lot of issues as far as feedback and a lot of issues as far as that woof you sometimes get when you're standing in front of a microphone. And with the 25-inch scale, it also plays extremely easy too. So you heard a little bit of fingerstyle stuff. Now keep in mind, this guitar has had maybe 20 minutes of playing on it so far. So it is still brand spanking new. So if it sounds a little tight, it really should, because it's a brand new guitar. But at the same time, for a guitar that hasn't been played very much and hasn't had strings on it that long, it has a really, really rich open sound already and a lot of sustain. You know, I say it all the time, but I am not a heavy player, so when I can get this kind of sound out of a guitar, I'm very, very happy. And I know that somebody with a heavy hand, especially with this having an Adirondack top, are playing a little heavier than me. Not only you're not going to get buzzing, but you're going to get so much volume out of this that your banjo player will tell you to turn down. So it's kind of a nice thing too. I'll give you a little example of what this sounds like with a little strumming on it, because it really does have a really nice balanced and clear tone already. The low end is nice, but it's going to get even nicer and a little thicker as soon as this thing opens up a little bit. But I'll give you a little idea what she sounds like. So as you can see, even with my light playing, it really has a ton of volume. The trebles are beautiful. Without being really sharp and thin sounding, they're really fat and full, yet they're very, very clear. So if you're in the area, swing by Fazio's Frets and Friends, and let me sit you down with this guitar and give you an idea of just how wonderful it sounds in your hands. And of course, if you're not, check us out on the web at faziosmusic.com.